How you doing, everybody? This is Daniel from HC Review right now. I am very excited to do this review. I've been waiting for a long time, and this good guys at iShop2Go was able to get this for me, and I thank him a lot. So this is a long-awaited review, and we're gonna, without any delay, we're gonna review the Saint Seiya Myth cloth, and this is the black swan cloth and the black Dragon Swan, the Tamashii Nation exclusives. It is made by Bandai, and the silver toy sticker signifying its original, and it comes from Hong Kong. So we have done the double package of the Steel Saints, and now we're going to do the double package of the Black Saints, as you can see. And this is not Pegasus and Andromeda, unfortunately I don't have those yet. But this is Black Dragon and Black Swan, or Black Cygnus if you want to call it that way. And I'm very psyched. I already have the Black Phoenix, so this is gonna look great with my collection. So right here, let's have no delays with this. We have in front of us the actual dragon figure itself on the front. The same with the swan figure. We have the object modes in the front, the Saint Seiya logo in the middle with the toy sticker, and the Bandai logo in the corner. On the right side of the box we see it says Saint Cloth Myth, and on the bottom it says Black Dragon Cloth, and you see the symbol of the dragon in the middle. And on the left side of the package we see it says Saint Cloth Myth, and on the middle it has the swan logo, and it says Black Swan Cloth. On the back of the box we have the figure itself, well, both of them, because it is a double package. You see the black logos right here. It says Black Dragon on one side and Black Swan on the other. We see the figures doing some action poses. Here we have the swan doing action poses. On the other side we have the dragon doing action pose. And then we have the object modes and then interchangeable faces. And if you see, they're holding some parts of the fake Sagittarius cloth. If you could actually want them to hold apart, you could actually put your fake Sagittarius and just put it apart and put one part on each of them, but you know, it's not necessary. So as you can see, this is a most desired package. Along the way it's going up on price on the secondary market, but we're gonna review it for you guys today. So it is a beautiful package. As you see, this is Tamashii Nation exclusive, which is not a book style kind of package. Both of them are packaged on top of each other, one plate for one cloth and the other plate for the other figure. The same with the Steel Saints, and it only opens from the sides, so you could only do that. So let's look at the figures inside and see what we get. So here we have plate number 1 of the package, and on the plate you could see we have the figure itself. We have all this object parts of the hands. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the 2 hands he has on. We have most of the object mode over here, skeleton, and then we have an extra face if you want to add that to your normal version 1 yoga. So that's really good. So let's go with plate B. More and more I look at this looks fantastic. Look at that. We look at the figure itself, the same layout. This is plate B, and we have most of the object mode over here with the extra hair, and we have an extra hair for your yoga version 1 if you actually want to use that one. So that's basically it on both plates. Sorry I cannot zoom in that much. I'm just trying to show you the whole plate together for you to get a general idea of what you're getting. So here we have the instruction manual. As you can see, really nice black, and as you see, Cygnus and the dragon logo in the front, or the swan, if you want to call it whichever one you want. And we have the Saint Seiya logo. This was made in 2011. So as you can see, really nice logo on the back. As you open it, we see the information of swan, and we see the information of dragon, the black swan and black dragon. And we give basic information. As you can see, they look pretty different than from the original ones. If you open this side right here, you see the basic information of how to build the object mode of Cygnus or swan, and how to build the figure itself. On the other side you see the basic information of dragon, how to build his object mode and the figure itself. So we're going to build the object modes now, and after that we're going to look at the figures, and then we'll review both of them together. So see you soon. So here we have the Black Saints of Sickness and Dragon, and as you can see, there were a lot of trouble. Sorry, I have to apologize to everybody because I didn't do the actual speed build on this actual video, but I'll explain to you why. So looking at Sickness right here, it has really nice texture on the actual figure, as you could see. Very nice sculpture. The face is great. Only problem I did have is that the actual belt, the metal was actually warped, which made me have a lot, and I mean a lot, of problems with this belt. As you can see, I have some little scrapes here and there. I had to do some modifications to actually fix the belt, which was surprising to me that this figure that is costing you $150 or even higher have this kind of problem. I mean, these are limited and they should not have that many problems. But that was one major problem that I had, and the speed build, I couldn't finish it because this belt was just being a pain in the butt. But overall, the figure, it looks great. As you can see, the sculpting on the hair and on the face, it looks fantastic. As you can see right there, the hair looks tremendous and the actual cloth looks fantastic. But the actual pain in the butt that took me this belt to put on is just astronomically a pain in the butt, and I totally not recommend it. So that's a major flaw. As you could see, this took me a lot, but the actual representation is great of the figure. So after I was able to finish doing all the modifications, that's how it came out. As we see Dragon right here, Dragon Shiru, or as you see the Black Dragon, his face sculpture is fantastic. As you can see, this armor was easier to build, and the object mode is really simple. The same thing with Sickness, the object mode was fantastic, and the actual color on the eyes and everything, he makes them look good. The helmet is a better feature for this actual figure, and you know, it just looks more menacing and stuff like that, but it wasn't that bad, you know what I mean? I mean, the actual structure on this is really good, and the build was easy for Dragon. But Sickness is one of the weaker ones on this one, or Swan if you want to call him like that. And Swan was just the most pain in the butt actual figure to put together with this thing. As you can notice, the knees are kind of fragile as well, with like the Steel Saints. That's another problem you're gonna have. Other thing is that I'm gonna show you a little preview of the actual replacement face that you get, which is tremendous. I welcome this replacement face for Sickness. It just looks great. You get another replacement face for the actual initial cloth Dragon on this package, but here you see it is a great addition to the actual figure. Here are my final thoughts of the Black Dragon and the Black Swan from Bandai, a Tamashii Nation exclusive. And I have to say, the figures are fantastic. They look great. They look exactly as the figures that you see on the actual series. The only nitpicking that I had, and you saw me complain about, was the actual waist on Swan, and it was just a pain in the butt. I can't believe how painful it was, and because of that feature, I was not able to do the actual speed build on this cloth because it took more than 3 hours. But the sculpt is great, the armor is great like the initial cloth. It is fantastic. The addition of extra faces or action screaming faces for the normal cloth are just fantastic. And this figure overall is just, the figures are just great. I just have, mine came defective, the belt was warped, and because if you're paying that much money for these figures, I mean, you shouldn't have this problem ever. But you know, they should have fixed it, being a Tamashii Nation exclusives. But you know, I'm not Bandai. Maybe Bandai doesn't thoroughly check the metal parts. If they look good, they ship them, and that's one thing that kind of frustrates me. But overall, if I have to give a grade to these figures on sculpting and everything, they get a perfect 10. on the likeness and everything, but actual figures itself and on your objective point, I give this a 7.5. 7.5 because it is not, I mean, your duty to like try to fix an armor that you already paid $100 and something for. And I mean, this is just my bad experience. Maybe you got these figures already and you have a perfect copy, and that is great, congratulations. But for me, it was just a pain. So you could get this at iShop2Go. iShop2Go has this and even more. And when you buy this at iShop2Go, you get a free metal plate. And like I said, these figures are great. If you have the money, go out and spend them and get them at iShop2Go. If not, you know, like if you really are a hardcore Saint Seiya fan, you owe yourself to get this. If not, I mean, it's an easy pass. So this has been Daniel from H3 Reviews saying I'll see you on the next Saint Seiya review.